Arrests by the CID in the ongoing crackdown on illegal money lending mobile applications are throwing up a China link. Arrested directors of companies behind these apps have been found to be Chinese nationals. There are also allegations of data theft by these shady apps, with some servers even located in China. Now that a China link is established, the question is it something we need to be alarmed about, or is it just another business? I am Amrita, you are watching TV9 News, and just a while ago I spoke with Balaji Vijay Raghavan of Save Them India Foundation and has been leading the cause against banning the illegal money lending mobile applications in India, and he explained how the Chinese companies made it to India's instant loan market and whether common citizens need to be worried about this or not. Hear it.
If you want to get some money from China, you cannot receive more than $10,000. You have to give a declaration. So that's one thing, and this is the reason why right now Indonesia link is created. Indonesia is one country where you will have uh, you will have a conference that happens regularly. That conference happens in the month of March. And in the month of March, you will have all the fintech experts from around the world visit Indonesia. Even
All
even
right.
even in March 21, the conference is going to happen. So that said, in 2021, you may have all these lenders meeting the app developers over there, and they get their SDKs, they get their files from there for some nominal price, come and establish themselves right here in India. Yeah.
Some of them have, NBFC licenses as well. So how do they obtain that?
I think I'll have to go back to the history right now. In the 1996 was when NBFC as a concept came in the first place. And in the year 2000 was when quite a lot of NBFC licenses were given, and these licenses are generally lifetime. Unlike what it is right now, back then, if you get an NBFC license, it is for lifetime. But people did not know how to make effective use of their NBFC license. There are quite a few rogue apps on the internet on Android Play Store that collects money into companies that are 39 years old, 40 years old, and there are certain companies which are 15 years old, etc. So these
Okay.
companies actually had obtained NBFC license long back. So all they do is, okay, use my account, just pay me 10 lakhs.
How is it alarming that Chinese companies might be running these money lending mobile applications?
He shares his Aadhaar information. He shares his access to read his SMSs, OTPs. As a daily wager, all he sees is one small amount that comes into his account, for which he has to pay 2x within 7 days, which is a whole issue altogether. But with this document or with this Aadhaar details and the biometric, what if these guys can create a company all by themselves? That's one feasibility. What if a bank account could be created? You have everything digital right now. What if a fake loan was taken? That's another possibility.
Okay.
What if his identity is used in a way that he is put into trouble by our own law enforcement agencies, and that he may have to land up in jail for something he never did?
It's almost impossible to ban all of these apps. It's like whacking a mole because after one goes down, the other comes up. So, what can the RBI do to regulate such apps so that no company, be it the Chinese company, be it an Indian company, misuses the data that they collect of their users? And also, what role does the platforms like Google Play Store and Apple Play, App Store has to play here?
What RBI will have to do is they have to literally dissolve the current NBFC policies right now.
Okay.
And all they have to do is they have to create something new. instead of NBFC license, they should say, digital lenders license or something. They should rename a system completely and ask people to reapply once again. If you know what Apple does, it has got a comprehensive compliance scheme. It should be in the cognizance of it should be in the cognizance of Google that they will have to form a separate team for India, somewhere sitting right here in India, that works in tandem with the legal agencies.
Some things that we need to know about here from what Balaji also spoke, that there are zillion such apps available on Google Play Store as well as Apple App Store. First, Google has a policy against apps which have predatory lending practices, but it has failed to implement. Second, even if Google removes some of the apps due to complaints, the same app can be relaunched again, and it has done so with a different name. Third, people should know which companies are operating which apps and whether they are Chinese or Indian. But the information about the background of who is operating these apps is scarcely available. So it is difficult to know whether an app is run by a Chinese company or not. Fourth, some of these apps have been blacklisted by the Cyberabad police. Also came with malwares which hack into your phone and snoop on you, even if you do not give certain permissions. Now fifth, the harassment threats also include rape threats at times. So these are some of the points you need to keep in mind when you are browsing through or using the money lending mobile applications, and it is advisable in this situation to avoid them. You can leave your opinion in the comment section down below. Also, like, share and subscribe to TV9 News. Thank you for watching.